Good morning to all my dear students. Welcome to the web classes of English. Dear students, hope you have studied the lesson The Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. Last day I missed an idiom in paragraph 9, so I would like to bring in your notice the meaning of this idiom. Ninth paragraph, first line, awards and recognition came thick and fast. Please underline these words, thick and fast. The meaning of this idiom is rapidly and in great numbers. Means awards and recognition, the reputation came to Bismillah Khan rapidly and in great numbers. Another thing I would like to bring in your notice, in paragraph 11, the writer has quoted Bismillah Khan's words. All I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Teach your children music. These words purely shows Bismillah Khan's real and pure affection towards Indian music, its culture, its rich heritage. Okay, dear students, now we are starting with paragraph 12. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahib, as he is fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Benares and Damrian, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Benares by replicating the temples there. But Khan Sahib asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. Later he is remembered to have said, that is why whenever I am in a foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Benares and the holy Ganga. And while in Benares, I miss the unique Matha of Damrian. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. So, dear students, listen to the explanation of these two paragraphs. These lines says, paragraph 12, in spite of having traveled, despite the fact, is such ke बावजूद that Bismillah Khan traveled widely across different countries of the world. He remained attached to his home city of Benares and Damrian. To him, these were the best cities of the world. It is said that once a student of his wanted to start a Shehnai school in America and asked him to head the institution. The student even went to the extent of promising him that he would create an environment resembling that of Benares by constructing temples similar to those in Benares. But Khan Sahib, as he was fondly called, refused denied his offer. He asked him politely if he would be able to bring the Ganga too. To this question, the student had no answer. Khan Sahib later said that whenever he was in a foreign land, he kept yearning for his birthplace, kept yearning for sacred river, the Ganga. Even when he was in Mumbai, he only thought of Benares and the Ganga. And he said that when he was in Benares, he missed the unique Matha of Damrian. To sum up these lines, these paragraphs, we can say that Ustad Bismillah Khan's life was an example of the rich cultural heritage of India. He was a unique example of the integrity of cultures, because being a Muslim, he played the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Dear students, now I would like you to see at the end of this chapter, few lines are given. Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after a long illness. He was given a state funeral and the government of India declared one day of national mourning. Yes, the writer says that when Bismillah Khan passed away, left us in this materialistic world, he was of 90 years and he died because of long illness, and he was given a state funeral and a day national mourning was declared by the government of India too. Would like to throw light on the lines given above paragraph 13 also. Yes, Shekhar Gupta, it is written here, and at the end of this paragraph written Reader's Digest October 2005. Dear students, Reader's Digest is a magazine. It was the issue published in October 2005. A person named Shekhar Gupta, who was the magazine reporter, was in a talk with Bismillah Khan, put a question to Bismillah Khan. When partition happened, didn't you and your family think of moving to Pakistan? This reporter put this question because Bismillah Khan was a born Muslim. That's why he threw light on this fact. But Bismillah Khan's answer was very strong. God forbid me leave Benares? Never. I went to Pakistan once. I crossed the border just to say I have been to Pakistan. I was there for about an hour. I said Namaskar to the Pakistanis and Salam Alaikum to the Indians. I had a good laugh. Bismillah Khan said, this exclamatory expression, God forbid, means may God prevent something from happening. Bhagwan bachaye. Bismillah Khan was never interested in leaving India. Okay, after completing the reading of this chapter, dear students, I would like to summarize the chapter. Listen to it attentively and you would be able to give the answers of many short questions after this. This lesson deals with the life and achievements of Bismillah Khan, who earned his respect, his reputation as one of the greatest Shehnai players. This lesson tells us about the origin of Shehnai, or you can understand it as an improved pungi. The pungi had a sharp, loud sound that used to produce so unpleasant sound that the Emperor Aurangzeb ordered its ban. Then a barber named Bismillah Khan modified it into what we now know as Shehnai. The lesson then deals with the life of Bismillah Khan. The lesson also deals with Bismillah's love for his motherland. Despite being a Muslim, his deep and pure love for his birthplace never faltered, never distracted throughout his lifespan. Bismillah Khan is a legend. Legends never die. I told you earlier also. Legends never die. So Bismillah Khan is a legend because he did something which has historical significance, historical importance. He played that improved pungi named as Shehnai at the Red Fort on the day India got independence, before the first Prime Minister of independent India, who also gave his famous Tryst with Destiny speech, the speech that explored, that told us about India's struggle against Britishers. Before that independent nation, Bismillah Khan played Shehnai. He played Shehnai in order to signify something auspicious. That something was auspicious for the whole country, our country's independence. That independence was significant. That independence is significant. And so was the playing of Shehnai. Bismillah Khan kept on developing his music, kept on giving it new dimensions, new areas, by inventing unbelievable ragas on Shehnai. Because of the continuous inspirations he received from the waters of Ganga, he brought it to the front stage. His life and work are motivational and exemplary for all Indians. He and his family remained the worshippers of the Vishnu temple in Benares. Bismillah Khan was given various awards. He toured widely, but his heart was always attached to Benares and River Ganga. So, dear student, this is the end of the lesson. I want you to read this lesson very carefully, and in the next class we will discuss its long questions. Till then, take care of yourself. Have a good day.